Today we're just going to do a quick tutorial on getting the cat to move left and right and jump up and down. We'll just start by just making him a little bit smaller here, and to give you a better understanding how we do it, if you go to your stage and click backgrounds and you import, on your first background there's an XY grid, and what happens here, it'll just explain to yourselves and your kids what we mean by the XY axis. So you've got your Y axis up and down like that, and your X is a right to left. So if you go left, you've got a minus X axis, and if you go to the right, you've got a plus X axis. So it just gives you understanding there. So obviously there's -1, -2, and then there's +100 there, and then so that'll just give you a bit of understanding. So if you want to put your cat any particular place, like go to, you can also see where the cat is. So if I just point to the cat, it's -63 on the X and -143 on the Y axis, like that. So as we go along, it'll just give you a better understanding of what we're doing. So we'll just delete that, and we'll go to backgrounds, and we'll import another background just to help us see today. So we'll just put this in. So we're just basically going to get him to go right, go left, and then jump up and down. So the first thing you want to do, get rid of that white background, is click on your cat. Always make sure you clicked on your sprite before you start doing your scripts, because if you stay on the stage, obviously it won't be in the same panel. So you just click on the sprite that you want to give the commands to, and we'll go to control panel, and we'll start with the when green flag's clicked. And then what you would need then is, if you grab if, and we want a sensing, and it says key space press, so we've just changed that to the left arrow, and we want him to tell him to point in the left direction. So if you just grab up a pointing direction and change that to left, so when he's running left he's facing the same way. And then we want to change the X axis, and as he's going left we want to change that, say -5. You can adjust that to whatever speed you want him to run along, and then same again. If he goes on the edge, he'll just bounce back off. So instead of continuing right through the screen, he'll actually go on it, turn around and run back like that. So that's what we'll need for the left. If we just duplicate that again, and we'll just change this now to the right arrow, and we want to change the pointer direction, so he's facing right. We want to change the axis, the X by 5, because he's going to the right, which is plus, and then same again on the edge, bounce. And what we need then is just to put a forever loop in, like that. So it's quite straightforward, right and left. So you just press your green arrow, and if he goes upside down, what he's doing is rotating. So if you come up to the top here, click the middle one, and he'll just stay going left and right like that. So that's quite straightforward. So now we want to make him jump. So you want to grab your green flag, and because we want to do a jump, we have to create a variable. So if you just go to your variable panel and then click on make a variable, and we'll name this jump, and we'll make it for all sprites, because you could add other sprites onto this, and just click OK. Right, what we want to do then is go back and get the same one as before, the if, and this time we want to put in the up arrow. So it's when up arrow is pressed, like that. We want to then go to your variables and grab set jump, grab that and pull it in. And for this tutorial, we'll just set it to 15. You can play about with that, it'll just change the distance he can jump. And when he jumps, you want him to change the Y this time, and we'll just leave it for 10 for now. Same again, you can do it whenever you want to do it. And what we want that to do is forever. So if we just press a green flag and we press up, you'll see it just continues to go up. And that's because we've now told him that to come back down again. So I'll just continue to do that. So what we have to do then is grab hold of a repeat until, like that, and then just snap that in. And what we have to do is create something on the base so he knows where to jump from. So if you just go to your stage and grab your backgrounds, and if you just go into edit, should come up. We just want to put a line across the floor. If we just do a block of black like that, and just stretch that across, and if you click OK, what we can do now is just give him a base to jump from. Yeah, and the black will do that. It'll explain itself a bit more when I've finished this. So you just go back to your scripts. So what you want to do now is go to the sensing and grab, there it is, touching colour. Yeah, click on the colour and then go to your black and click on the black. What it is now, repeat the jumping until touching the colour, and then what you can do is if you go to your variables, you can change the jump by -1. So he's going to jump 15, and then once he gets to that level he'll change the jump by 1, which will make him start coming back down again. And then what you want to do then is go to your motion and then grab in a change Y by variables and then jump. So you want to change the Y by the settings on the jump, which will be -1 for it to come back down. Yeah. So if we just give that a test, put him on the black there, and you'll just see as I press the up arrow, he'll jump. Obviously if the black wasn't there, it just continued to fall through the screen. So now you've got it, is go right, go left, and he'll go right, and keep jumping. And as I say, you can adjust the heights of jumps, make it lower, make it higher, make him move faster right, move faster left. Just that's up to you totally. To get rid of this jump, you would just untick it there. So I just hope it gives you a bit of understanding now to jump and run at the same time, and hopefully you understand that. It's just a case of learning now just about the variables really, and on that script you should be able to understand it. Thanks for watching the video, and next time I'll do something on paint. I think we'll create some painting. Thanks very much now.